Everybody's very quiet to start the.
Like I said, low energy.
That's fine. I'm low energy myself, relatively speaking. I'm fine with having
I
a
can't hear you if you're
relatively
saying
low
anything,
energy
David.
time. Yeah, da 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 da
Can
da
y'all hear
da da
me?
da. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, this is a me problem.
Oh no.
It's okay. Nothing would be. No session would be complete without technical difficulties.
That's fair.
Um, ooh, what's updated dynamic light?
Okay, there we go.
Yay.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Sweet. Alrighty. So, everybody's here. Everybody can hear me. Everybody's alive, and or at the very least not dead.
I believe I can answer yes to those questions.
That's the spirit. We're in a good place to start then for this entire thing. Alrighty. So, um, we did not play last week. Who all remembers what we were up to 2 weeks ago when we were last?
I believe we finished up the maze.
Mm-hmm. You finished up the maze. You negotiated some good shit with.
Right, my notes say we finally got to the top of the mountain, but there are storm wyverns.
There sure are storm
Ah,
wyverns.
yes.
There sure are some storm wyverns there to stop. They do not. They did not take kindly to you arriving.
This is fine.
So that's a thing.
Um. Yeah. You went up the mountain. You wind walked up it and bypassed all of the neat stuff I'd planned for you guys ascending the mountain because I forgot windwalk exists. Um, which may end up biting you guys more than it did me. So we'll see. Um, yeah, you know. You had a lovely chat with Zalen. You got several guarantees of stuff from him. He gave you a scroll of dispel trauma, amongst other things, that Sadok used to help his former comrade, whose name I has Calantha. It totally flew out of my mind for a second there. Um, Kristona has a lovely new horrible deer puppy.
Yay.
Um, Digoroy has potentially a way to create a spelljammer, and Bauer continues to be Bauer.
It's very
But we're
accurate.
working on that.
Why would you want him to not be Bauer?
Well, we found out who he is in all these other times, so might as well. We're working on it, so.
That's the spirit, I guess. Then you ran into an elf who was a total bitch and completely ignored what he said and walked up the mountain. You had a little bit of trouble with the weather. The mountain was basically trying to blow you off, literally. Then Diggeroy managed to use control weather to get it to stop doing that. And now you are at the top. There is a cavern behind you. However, as you... And I know there are limited numbers of mountaintop maps. As you come up to the top of the mountain, you guys are up here. A small flock of storm wyverns has come up the tower chasing after you. And so, let us start this off in the traditional way of our people. And please roll initiative. There will be no half an hour before first die roll tonight.
Okay, go. Come on. There we go.
Alrighty. Go ahead and drop your tokens up the top here.
For a second, I was gonna be like, "Holy shit, Zadok's token is huge," but no, that's just his avatar.
Wait.
Just the where your avatar was placed on my screen at the bottom, it looked like it was the token on the map, and I'm like, "Oh, that's as big as a wyvern."
There we go. Yeah, go ahead and drop your tokens at the top of the map, guys. If you can see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see things
We
and
can.
stuff?
We put our tokens at top. Are you not seeing it?
No, I
see
am
4
not.
character tokens and 4 wyverns.
Yep.
And 3 health bars.
Yep. Well, I see 2 health bars, but
Fucking health bars. Okay, I'm gonna refresh roll 20 real quick then, because I don't see your token.
oh no.
Come on, roll 20. It's like less than 10 minutes into the game. What the fuck?
Everybody's using it.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
What? Oh no.
Are you on the right layer?
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm on the object layer. Um,
We're all invisible now, so
Excellent. They have disadvantage on attacks.
yes, exactly.
wait, did you all just
No.
Oh, there you are!
Hey. Do we just like take a second
It
to
wasn't-
appear?
It wasn't, no, it wasn't a regular refresh that was required. It was a hard refresh.
Oh.
That's right. Roll 20 likes it hard.
The most difficult of refreshes.
Okay, I will do the health bars when roll 20 stops being an absolute bitch.
Fair
I
enough.
promise. I'll even do my best to remember to set them as defaults so that you guys can just see them by default. For now, there are 4 storm wyverns coming up the mountain towards you. Sadok, all of you somehow managed to beat them on initiative, though. Sadok, as is tradition, you are up first.
I'll shoot the one in the back.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting choice. That'll hit. That'll miss. That'll hit. That'll hit. Total that up for me while I try and do your health bar.
Well, hold on. The crit gets an extra 2d6.
It sure does.
And then I'm gonna re-roll the miss
Okay.
for another hit.
Yep, that'll sure hit.
Alright. I will add that up in a second.
Cool.
91.
Cool.
And that'll be it for me.
All right. So you let off 4 shots into the wyvern in back. It screeches, and especially when your crit hits it, the lightning around it begins to fade a little bit, and you can see within its shell what looks like some sort of helmet um, that is stuck onto the creature's head.
Ooh.
However, as the effect of the crit fades, the lightning starts flickering around it again, and the helmet is once more obscured.
Weird.
It is beginning to.
Do we all see that?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sweet.
It begins to spurt and spray little sparks of electricity from it. That takes us to Cristona.
Okay. So let's just start this off since we have a bunch of flying things. Going to conjure pixie friends and have them all cast fly on all of us so we can fly without having to windwalk.
Okay. You conjure a bunch of pixies, and
4 of them will cast fly, the other 4 will cast polymorph. Because I might as well have them do something.
only
What?
one of them is polymorphed. Which one are you targeting?
Let's go with let's go with the closest one for now. And
And what are you polymorphing them into?
just gonna go with like a dragonfly.
A dragonfly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, interesting. You polymorph him into a dragonfly.
So it won't fall and immediately break the thing. Unless it, like, depends on if it's far enough away from the mountain that it would fall all the way down. Because otherwise it might do something for that.
It would not fall all the way down.
Then yeah.
I
Something...
mean, if we can bring any science into it, an ant wouldn't take any falling damage.
I am allegedly a man of science.
I hate
That's
to
what
be
my
the guy,
business
but if we
card
turn it into an ant,
okay.
we are never finding it again. Until an hour later when it just randomly pops up.
I think you find it as soon as the pixie stops concentrating on it.
That's true.
I mean, having it randomly pop up later doesn't sound like a problem to me.
Not your problem.
Exactly.
I just wanted to make it stupid enough that it wouldn't fall and immediately change back, but might just fly off and fuck off elsewhere.
That's fair. Dragonfly will work. It'll buzz and flutter its wings angrily in the middle of the air. It continues its forward motion from when it was. It continues its forward motion from when it was a storm wyvern, but it notices almost immediately that it's much less swoopy and much more.
Might try to pass
So it's-
off like a empty potion bottle or something like that to the pixie and have it catch it.
Oh my god. You can do that on your next turn. For now, all of you are flying, and one of the storm wyverns is a dragonfly.
Okay.
And that takes us to Bauer.
I'm gonna fly this way.
Does is flight just your base speed?
Fly is 60 feet, isn't it?
Make sure that
60 feet.
yes.
Okay.
And bonus action, the spectral armor, because well, why not?
Okay. So yeah, you have 60 feet of flight to go fight a storm wyvern.
Just for fun, I'll see if I can somehow get it on its back in the air.
You can certainly try.
Could have said, I'm gonna give it a fright.
I plan on giving it a little bit of a frighten too.
You smack it in the face, and creatures that you knock prone while flying fall. Yeah. They get
That
knocked
sounds
prone
right.
while
I
they're.
believe so, unless they like magically hover.
Um, this guy, they do in fact magically hover. So you clock him upside the head. He falls about 20 feet, and then begins to magically hover near the ground and resets himself.
Yep.
He
A
does
weeble wobble.
do he does do a he does do multiple loops in the air from your hit as you smack.
I will chase him down to the ground since I still have 20 feet of movement,
All right,
and then proceed to smack him.
go ahead, smack. Ready? 17 will miss. 26 and 28 will hit. It is immune to thunder damage, so the Mage Crasher enchant will not do much here. But you
And throw
get
that
a
off for
good
good luck.
couple. Ooh, just barely fails. It is frightened of you. Alrighty. So you get a good couple of slashes into it. You also short the upon hitting it, you short the electricity from its body um, through your sword and armor into the ground, and you too see a helmet around the storm wyvern's head. It fades back in. The lightning covering it fades back in. Excuse me. As you finish your text. Anything else?
Nope.
Cool. Alrighty. That takes us to Diggeroy.
Okay, I'm going to fly down over here. I want to stay just a few feet above the ground,
Sure.
so if I do get knocked unconscious, I don't plummet. And
Sure.
I'm gonna cast this at the one Bauer is attacking.
Cast what, dare I ask?
Eee.
Okay. Hmm.
So he's got a helmet on, right?
He sure does. An interesting idea.
This is your brain. This is your brain on heat metal.
Yes, indeed. He also barely fails his saving throw.
Oh!
So he takes the 8 heat metal damage, and then he starts writhing about as the helmet begins to burn him, and eventually he flings it from his head, and there is an explosion of lightning as he does.
Oh boy.
Is he still a lightning wyvern?
He is, for now.
Until we make him an ex-lightning wyvern.
He is
Okay,
a
and
storm.
while I'm at it, I am going to inspire Bauer.
Okay, Bauer, you are inspired.
Ooh.
Helmet lay on the green X, let's say. Alrighty. And that takes us to the storm. This one's gonna move forward and buzz angrily as a dragonfly. How far can you fly? Aha! Guess how much flight speed wyverns have.
Well,
Exactly enough is the answer. So this
See that
one.
line?
This one who attacked Bauer, the electrical energy from having its helmet ripped off appears to briefly, at least briefly, have made it more dangerous. Um, and it's going to make 4 attacks at Bauer.
All with disadvantage.
True. Wow, that's truly sad.
I don't know if I
That's
agree
really
with
sad.
that sentence.
Alright. And this one's just gonna fly straight forward, and it's gonna smack right into Cristona.
of course.
It's not very smart.
Or at least not. I don't know if it smacks into someone who's ethereal, but.
I mean, it moves forward and, happens to see Cristona floating there. It just knows everybody else was swooping.
Mm
It was swooping with them, and you happen to be the meatiest thing near it.
hmm. Huh. Mm hmm. Mm hmm. Hmm.
All 3 of those miss.
Woo!
As it is unable to smack you um, through the spectral armor. And then the other one that Sadok. Whoops, these shouldn't be at disadvantage. I know you'll take it if I give it Sadok, but
Oh!
Ouch.
ouch. Does a 17 hit you?
A 17 does not.
Okay.
The
So it's just the
23 and the
23 and the
crit.
crit. Okay. Well, unfortunately, the crit is on its stinger.
Oh!
Great.
Yeesh.
Oh no.
Show me what you got.
Oh no.
Alright, so we got a 22 on the fight. And then we got oh boy. What did we say for this one?
Is this piercing / slashing?
Oh, I need you to make a Constitution save. This is slashing.
Okay.
Make me a con save too.
Just checking to see if
For poison.
absorb elements would work. But no. Well,
Oh. Oof.
it's fine. Everything's fine.
Oof. You have.
So, it's
You have the thing
slash-
though if you want it. Right, you have the nomination from last time, right? Oh shit.
So it slashes forward at you, with a claw, and then goes in with a bite, and then comes at you with its stinger. And the stinger stabs you, and you can feel poison inject into you as it does. And then you also feel the electricity of lightning enter as the poison settles in. Just after you think it's done burning, the poison also begins to electrocute you.
Actually, wait. If some of it's electricity,
Yeah.
how much of it is electricity? Is that the
The
14d6
last
or the
10d6.
10d6? Second. How much was that? 10, 15, 30. Nope. Absorb elements will not save me. I'm down.
Well,
Darn. Well, that was a hell of a
Okay,
way
bye.
to start off their turn. Um, they missed every other attack they made. Oh boy. Alright, well, Sadok, make me a death saving throw, please. Oh boy. The dice do not like you tonight.
Apparently not.
Yeah, okay. Mark that down as one failure.
Yep.
Persona!
yeah.
You
Okay.
just saw Sadok get, like,
Mm-hmm.
super fucked by that one wyvern who dove in at him.
Yeah.
What would you like to...
So yeah, let's try to deal with that. First things first, bonus action. Get the fuck up. Then
Alright, Sadok, you're back up with 13 health.
Okay.
Then let's see. I'm going to let's see if some of those pixies can't help us a little bit here. Let's try the polymorph again. The other four that didn't use them.
The ones that are concentrating on fly spells?
Oh shit, right. Damn it.
Well, there's 3 that failed to polymorph, so, well, yeah, they can't polymorph again, can they?
Yeah, nope, they
Nope.
can't. So let us do we have any good? That's a concentration spell, that's a concentration spell, that's a concentration spell.
Oh, you got 4 spares.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should have mentioned. After making 4 attacks at Bauer, the lightning on this one has receded, and it looks much less stormy.
Much
Uh-huh.
less what?
What?
Much less stormy.
Oh. Stormy.
There's a lot less lightning flying off of it, and it no longer looks like it's going to berserk 4 attacks at.
Well, I'm just gonna smack it a couple times, I guess.
Alright. Follow your dreams.
I will certainly try that. If they'll go through. Oof.
Neither a 16 nor a 15 will hit,
I
unfortunately.
don't have that on. Damn it. I'm gonna remove that too because I don't have either of those, or at least the one.
Yeah, the dice do not want you guys to succeed. Apparently,
Nope.
who forgot to sacrifice to RNGs?
It was we were
Clearly
too
that
busy
was
with
me.
other one yesterday. Apparently.
Yes, that's true. Clearly, it was Toke. Yeah. So you do heal Sadok, but you miss both of your attacks on the Storm Wyvern as it dips and dodges and bobs and weaves.
If you can dodge
This
a wrench, you can dodge a shillelagh.
takes us to Bauer.
Well, seeing as shoving is no help, I'll just attempt to.
15 will miss. 18 will just barely miss.
All right, let me just use my. Was it action surge? Yeah.
Yep, that's the thing. That'll hit. That'll miss.
Sigh.
Roll your D10 for. It's a D10 right now for inspiration, right?
Yes. Still D10.
That's set up as a macro, so I'm not sure why it's working, but I'll figure it out.
That is a hit.
Hooray!
That is a miss.
Ugh.
Throwing a
Alrighty.
menacing on there because when
Sure, why not? Okay.
it's a 42 total.
Alright. It continues to be frightened of you. It doesn't understand why it's frightened of you, but it is.
It should know. It's because I'm Bauer.
It doesn't understand the Bower.
Nobody understands the Bower.
Bauer doesn't even understand the Bauer.
It knows only rage and the storm, but something new has entered its mind. Something bad. Which takes us to Diggeroy.
Okay. Is it looking pretty beat up? The one
This
Bauer's attacking?
one and this one are both looking approximately bloodied.
Okay.
They're leaking some sort of electricity substitute that appears to be what passes for blood.
Alright, so I'm gonna fly up to here, actually. Fly all the way up to there. I think this is the better use of my turn. Where'd it go?
Yeah, if we don't want Sadok to go down, I agree.
So that happens.
Okay. So you regain 30 points of health.
And you're inspired.
And you are inspired.
Alright, let's
Yay.
try this again.
Sweet.
That's what I got, though.
Yes, please stay up.
It's fine.
So-
What are the odds they crit twice in a row?
I mean, with how you clearly forgot to sacrifice to RNGesus?
They got 1 in 20.
Well, they make 4 attacks, so
And were you technically
They may-
prone if they were flying at the
and
time?
I'm prone, so they have advantage. So it's probably like 50%-ish. It's fine.
They make 3 attacks. The 4 was only because you ripped the helmet off of him.
Are you prone or were you flying at the time is the question. Or be like under the fly spell, does that count?
Well, so I was.
Yeah, because if you were
We had the flag spell cast, but I was still on the ground because that happened after my turn.
But do you
Yeah,
fall
so
over
like
when you're under the
down
fly
and
spell?
getting-
Prone and hovering is like you're tumbling in the air and you don't know which way is up for the moment.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have been
And you
flying
need half
yet.
your movement to figure out what's going on.
Going down and then getting healed, you start off prone. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
prone at the moment.
Hmm.
Kip up, you're not going anywhere anyway.
Hmm.
It's fine. Crit incoming.
We'll see. It does spot. It's gonna maneuver itself a little bit because apparently it rolled an 18 on an intelligence check to figure out what the fuck just happened to Sadok and why he's moving. Um, it's going to position itself and it's going to throw a bite and a claw at Sadok. That is a 19 and a 30.
Yeah, the 19 will hit. Just barely.
Cool. And then it will look over its shoulder and throw its stinger at Diggeroy.
Oh,
For a 31.
shit.
He has disadvantage on the attack, I believe. From foresight.
Oh,
Yes, he does. Because that is still a thing. 19?
oof. Yeah.
You shield it. We got 2 attacks incoming for. So that is 42 damage total.
I have 1 health.
Woo.
But you're alive!
Hey.
Bauer, the one in front of. What the fuck, big cat? I can hear him yowling. Bauer, the one in front of you, is going to. It's looking like it's slowing. And it's going to miss all 3 of its attacks against you. Because it has felt the. Cristona, the one next to you, is going to make a trio of attacks at you.
Yep.
Cool.
That's gonna be fun.
Oof.
Shit.
Oof.
Um,
And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
thrice. Wait, so it's
Well,
15.
concentration checks for the pixies, and then 1 for the for poison.
Mm-hmm. Come on. Ugh.
Oh, pixies drop.
Rip.
Rip indeed.
Oof.
Ta-da!
Fun.
He's going to be confused enough that he doesn't do.
Ouch. Yeah. Rip.
Rip. All right. Sadok. Cristona is down, but you are alive.
Alright. Well, bonus action. I will return the healing word favor.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Cristona, you're back up.
I will also stand up
Okay.
and
You're wise.
shoot shoot the one right in front of me.
Alrighty. Go for it. Hit.
Alright. We'll take 33 then. And that is... Save for me. I'm going to move around here.
Okay. That's it for Sadok. And that takes us back around to Cristona.
Yeah, so let's stand up. Gonna need to... Let's see. Well, fuck. I guess I'm going to... I gotta heal myself a bit more, because I'm gonna go down immediately otherwise. So where the hell is my... There it is. Come on. It's being very slow today.
It is.
Come on. Go.
You know, it's Monday night, that hot night for D&D everywhere.
Yep. That, and... Guess for the moment... well, that's not gonna do anything, so... I just gotta smack it a couple times. No, wait, I'm gonna symbiotic entity, because maybe that'll help me a little bit.
Fair enough.
But that's about all I can do.
Alright, use symbiotic entity and become a spore queen.
Yes, queen.
And heal yourself up a bit. And stand before the storm wyvern defiant and daring it to try and strike you down.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
Strike me down, bitch!
In the most, like, strike us down.
Strike us down, bitch! And that takes us to Bauer. Bauer, the one you're facing, is noticeably slowing.
So keep wailing on him. Got it.
Sure. That'll hit. The 18 will hit with him having slowed down. As will the 19. So, with him having slowed, you get some good nasty hits in on him, and he's looking like another round like that might drop him completely. He is almost panting. You can see faint sparks trailing from his lips as he does.
See if I can keep him
And-
scared.
Me-
I mean, I'm sure I can, unless he goes crazy, like he did.
He somehow manages to throw off the fear this time. He looks at the Bower, and for the first time since encountering him, the Bower does not frighten him. For when the Bower gazes into the Storm Wyvern, he must be careful lest the Storm Wyvern gaze. Or something. I don't know.
I feel like that would end poorly for this storm wyvern.
Maybe. For fuck's sakes, big cat.
I do not approve of this new nickname.
Are you the Tiger King?
No.
Fuck that
I'm
Carol
at my girl-
Baskin.
I'm at my girlfriend's place, and her cats are exclusively known as Big Cat and Small Cat. And I can hear Big Cat meowing outside the door to the room. Oh, did you want to move at all, Bauer?
Nope.
You sure about that?
Sorry, what is moving going to help?
Explosions. You don't want to be in them.
Why would there be an explosion down here?
Because I'm about to do a thing. So Diggeroy's giving you the move out of the way gesture.
How about there?
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Perfect.
Diggeroy, you're up. Give him hail. Ooh. Alright.
Oh,
Ooh,
no,
that's
hold on a
good
second.
damage, too.
Get wrecked.
Well,
Beautiful.
New rule for the...
Against a DC 18, they can't succeed.
Correct. New rule, though. If something rolls a negative on a save, it suffers something extra.
Too
What's
dumb to
36
live.
times... What's 36 times 1.5? 54? Yeah, 54. This guy's gonna take 54 damage. Which ones are you getting in this?
It looks like I won't be able to get the one by Bauer.
Okay. Your weeb is shown. So this one in front of you guys takes the 54. And it's looking not great. I'm not even going to bother rolling for the minus d6 on future rounds. They're just going to fail. And the other one... take 36 damage each. So this one is on its last legs. This guy is relatively untouched, but still looks fucked up by it, as does this guy. And this one still looks like Bauer keeps stabbing him. Would you like to do anything else, Diggeroy?
I will inspire Cristona. Just hang in there.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good for you guys. Great news. Neither of their tail stingers recharged the point.
Hey.
This one's gonna keep fighting Cristona, though.
Mm-hmm.
This one doesn't really understand what happened. It's just going to come over here. Hey, Sadok. You're more fucked up than Diggeroy is. Call high or low.
Hi.
You have chosen poorly.
Oh no. Oof.
It's just randomly lashing out between the two of you. You have chosen poorly. Bum, bum,
RNG Jesus really does hate me.
Our Jesus really does. That's for Stoke.
That'll hit.
That's for Diggeroy.
You don't have to roll damage.
Yeah.
I will shield that one as well.
The second one is for Sadok, but misses.
The second one should be at advantage,
That's true.
because I am down.
Does a 17 just misses you, yeah?
17 minutes. Got a night.
So, the randomly flailing about one, the randomly flailing about one manages to take out Sadok on its last legs again. I'm kind of sorry.
No, you're not.
Why?
I kind of am.
You've already had a taste for blood.
The one in front of Cristona is going to keep trying to attack it. 2 of those will miss. 20 misses you as well, yeah?
Yep, now it does.
Cool. This one is going to... It's not really sure who to attack. Everybody's stopped swooping. Nobody's in the swooping motion anymore. There's just these 3 motherfuckers doing...
I feel like swooping means something else considering it was a Cards Against Humanity card that I never understood.
Oh.
You have to Urban Dictionary that.
Yeah, right.
And it makes 3 attacks against Chris. Shut up, big cat. Oh my god. I love you, but you're so loud. Oh. It makes 3 attacks against Cristona.
Uh-huh. I don't think you even need to roll damage, but we'll see.
The one next to Bauer makes a single tired attack.
Oh, he hits.
Oh wait, no, he's at disadvantage because he's frightened of you.
He shouldn't be frightened now.
Oh yeah, that's true. He's not. He'll make. That's 19 damage for Bauer. We'll roll damage for Cristona. There's always a chance.
Yeah, down after the second one.
Alright. He just looks confused and thought that you'd stay up longer and just floats there over you.
When does he? Okay.
Sadok! You live, or you don't at the
Let's find out.
moment.
Hey, success.
Hey! A successful death save! Cristona! Make me a death saving throw.
Here's a question: if I was down after the last one, was the third one an auto crit?
Third one it won't use.
Okay. Where are you? Save, go. Nope.
That is a fail. What? What's the word to go with that definition?
Swooping?
Which
That's what the fuck, Urban Dictionary?
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. What?
Alright, it's your turn. What the fuck?
what are you confused about?
I guess it's time for me to leap. Hope my sword goes in the right hole.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that one's missing some commas or something. I'm not sure.
Jesus Christ. Ooh,
Ow.
that'll hit it. That'll still miss. Oh no. Our Jesus does not like you guys at all. I mean, it does look worse.
Darn it.
Wow. And I thought the worst thing for you guys was going to be late.
Okay, we're gonna have to stall long enough to get a long rest in before later.
Yeah, apparently.
Not even for that
Okay.
reason. Diggeroy, you're up.
We're still flying, right?
Nope. Conjure Woodland
Oh.
Beings is down, which means your fly goes.
I will risk the opportunity attack.
You don't actually. Oh, now you do. That'll miss.
Scheiße. All right, on the 3 up top.
Okay. 19 will hit.
That'd be the first one.
29 will definitely hit, so will 26. So,
Whichever order.
which one are you going to? Or which one
Probably
starting with,
start
sorry?
with the 2 by
Christona?
Christona. Sorry.
Okay. Your last steel wind strike explodes the head of the storm wyvern,
Okay.
and a helmet tumbles off and lands there as the lightning from it slowly fades. You're not within range of this one, are you?
I'm not. That's why I was hoping I could fly, because if I was flying, I could do it.
Yeah, unfortunate. Um,
My last teleport, I'll land here, though.
Alrighty, sounds good. You take out your rapier. You do the most anime spell in all of D&D. You vanish. A few sword strike silhouettes appear on a black background, and then you appear back there, sheathing your rapier once more, as the head of this one explodes,
Oof.
without you appearing to have done a thing.
And then I draw my rapier again, because,
Because
No, wait, no, wait, I need that still.
You're still in a
right.
fight. Yeah, you're still in a fight. And,
I gotta pose first, but,
of course,
yeah.
you basically
Its head won't
just did
explode
like an
until you
all-out-
sheath the sword it waits.
You basically just did like an all-out attack.
Yeah, and
Good
used up my
persona
last
bullshit.
level spell slot, so,
Does still and strike scale with spell levels?
It does not,
Yeah, rip.
which is a
That's
problem,
unfortunate.
because I did have to upcast that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That does take us to. Whoops, I totally just skipped the wyvern's turn.
Yeah, you
That's
can do
fine.
that.
So the wyvern in front of Diggeroy, the 2 wyverns in front of Diggeroy don't really understand what just happened.
Seem to be doing a lot of that.
They have 6 intelligence. They're not very smart.
Mm-hmm.
6? Sorry, my bad. They have 5 intelligence. They're not very smart. So the one down by Bauer is just going to fall to the ground and kind of just lie down there and not do anything.
Okay.
Most of the lightning on him has dissipated, and as he finally touches the ground, the rest of it appears to ground out.
In other words, all the lightning dissipates into the ground.
Yeah. The wyvern is now just lying there motionless. This one's gonna fly over Christona's body and come to attack Diggeroy. Because the
Like you
coin
do.
flips are not in anyone but Bauer's favor.
Apparently.
And I think it will miss with all of those.
I'm gonna have to shield that last one,
Alright.
which puts my AC up to 23.
Will this last one hit or will it miss?
Nope.
I don't know. Roll 20 is just holding on, rolling the dice.
Dramatic pause.
Ooh.
Literally. Oh, that's a 25.
That does in fact hit. despite my shield.
Ba-ba-da. It gets a solid bite in at you, and you take 21 points of damage.
Ow.
Which rolls us back around to Sadok. Hey, Sadok. Hey, another success!
Hooray!
Ooh.
Sadok live!
Whoop
Not quite.
whoop.
Well, we can dream.
I mean, I'm still alive. I'm just unconscious. It's fine.
Yeah. Cristona,
Mm-hmm.
make a death saving
Yeah,
throw.
nope.
That's another failure for you.
This is fine.
Cool. And that takes us to Dower.
It's my goal to be the only person you kill. Damn it.
Get up here!
I feel like I should stab this one on my way by.
Probably a good
You
idea, yeah.
Certainly can. That will take advantage on these. It's basically prone. Okay, that'll hit. That will miss, despite it. 16 will barely hit it, and 21. I believe that kills it. Yep, it does.
Huzzah.
All right, 2 wyverns down. 2 of them stand next to Diggeroy. This one breathes its last with a finality, and just dies. I got nothing. Bauer, you move. You gonna do anything else on your turn?
I don't think I can.
You could try to get them to not attack Diggeroy. Persuade them
Hey.
to swoop upon you.
But I will yell at the closest one that his mother was a worm and his father smelt of elderberries.
All right.
An earthworm.
Make a I don't know, intimidation. Yeah, good enough. These things aren't very smart. This one spots you and turns its head towards you. That takes us to Diggeroy.
Okay, this worked last time, and no, I can't. Damn it. All right, so one of them's looking at Bauer.
Yep, this one, lower one.
I will stab at the other one.
I'll rotate it so that it's like pointing towards him a bit. All right, go stab him.
Get it.
Give him the old stabby stab bowl. That will hit.
Stabble dabble him. What?
Throw that in there.
Okay. You push him,
Pushing him
10
back
feet
7
forward.
feet.
So he pushes back 7 feet.
Follow through.
All right, that'll also hit.
Just want to double check something. And I'll just leave that. And I will cast. On Cristona.
Thank you.
That is an action.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh shit, no. Healing word
Yep.
then.
Yo.
So only 9.
9. I'll take
Alright.
it.
Cristona lives. Alrighty. So, 2 storm wyverns remain. This one swoops at Bauer and needs to roll for reach.
Which definition of swoop was
Yeah,
that?
which definition are we going with?
I'm gonna
Either
go with
one.
all. I'm gonna go with all of the above.
Ew.
Y'all brought the sexual definitions of swooping into this. You have to live.
Well, to be fair, one of them it's distracted by looking at Urban Dictionary.
Um, I mean, you say that, Bauer, but what if the penis is made of lightning?
Oh.
It's still gonna hurt, just not who we thought it was.
25 hits you, I believe.
Yes, that one will.
So that is the stinger, but he is not recharged. So that's 13 damage, which I think is the lowest damage they've rolled all night. As he stabs into you with his stinger, but can't seem to. Go ahead, make your attack. That'll hit. For 15, 20, 26, plus 7, 35, 33.
33.
Yeah, 33.
Math is hard. This one is going to make some disadvantaged synaptic static attacks at Diggeroy, because he just stabbed it. Damn, that's kind of
Still
impressive.
hits.
Alright, that is 20 damage on the claw as it goes in for you.
Oof.
And that will be its turn. Which takes us to Sadok. Sadok. Nat 20, nat 20, nat.
Oof.
You're stable.
At least stable.
You are unconscious but stable. In, what is it, D4 plus 1 minutes, you will regain 1 hit
Hours.
point.
I think it's 1d4
D4.
hours.
Yeah.
Whoops. In D4 hours,
4
you'll
hours.
regain. You finally maxed the die roll at the worst time.
I mean, it's not gonna matter much.
Oh boy. Alright. Well, you're stable. Good stuff. Cristona,
Yep.
don't die.
Yeah. Stand up, blink, look around.
Oh, right, you got healed.
Yep.
Alright.
So fine. Get back up, Sadok. Now,
Sadok lives.
and I'm gonna.
Does that bring me out of unconsciousness?
It does.
Cool.
Any healing takes you out of it.
Cool. I realized I didn't set this up correctly. So let's see. It's my 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try this a couple times. Fuck. One of those hits.
It sure does.
So. Come on. Let me adjust this really quickly because I don't have a thing for non-shillelagh halo spores. So plus. Oh shit! This is strength mod. Actually, would the... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. This is being so slow. Sorry.
It's okay. Roll 20, just be like that sometimes.
So just the damage for that.
Okay. A 17 will miss.
No, that was just
Oh,
for
right,
the damage roll.
Never mind.
Yep.
Cool. That is 9 plus 8, 17. Yep.
And that's my turn.
He bloodied. Alrighty. That your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Bauer. You got one, you got a bloodied wyvern charging down at you.
Go ahead and throw my channel divinity on the first attack. Just 'cause- didn't
Sure.
need it.
Alright. You roll a 4.
Didn't need it on any of them.
You roll a 40 to hit and spend your channel divinity. And the light of tear shines upon you as you smite this stupid fucking lizard with uppity delusions of being a storm monster. For you have met true storm, and they are terrible. You smite him pretty good. He is on his last leg there. You get in some good swings at him. Basically. That takes us to Diggeroy. Diggeroy, you have a bloodied storm wizard in front of you.
Okay, I saw this work before, so I think he's wearing a helmet.
He is. And he will fail his save once more.
Yay.
Um, so as before, he hucks the helmet away from himself. So, gonna go ahead and say it right here. Just in case you guys are interested in collecting these later. He takes the 17-5. And a spurt of lightning comes the last one. And he looks suitably pissed.
Okay. All right, you big gecko, what do you got?
He'll show you what he's got.
I know.
Show me what you've got.
There's an off chance that I might survive this.
I'm pretty sure you survived this.
Woo!
As he spends 4 attacks against you in his frenzy of lightning enhanced
18
blows.
will hit.
Oh, okay. Well, his bite manages to land. Knocks 21 damage out of you as he bites
Ow.
and manages to, for a brief
Still
moment,
here.
pick you up and shake you a little in his jaws before you force them apart. Then this guy down here is going to make a trio of attacks. 22 hit you, Bauer?
Nope.
I can never remember your exact AC. That takes us... Sadok, you are up. Your weapons are with you. For the first time in a long while, there is no storm wyvern in your face.
Yay!
What would
Can
you
I shoot
like
the
to
one
do?
by Diggeroy and Cristona?
Alrighty, go for it. That'll hit, that'll hit, that'll hit.
Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off!
In particular.
And that is why you heal Sudoku.
If it's still alive, it takes another 2d6 from the crit.
That is a good question. What is that total up? 48, 50,
55.
55. Yep, he's down. Just barely is he
Oh,
down.
Fuck
But
you,
he is
and
down.
fuck you.
I'll point down. There's one more.
Great.
And after Sadok gets up and demonstrates very effectively why you should heal him, and not leave him dead, we come to Krista.
Yeah. Which I'm not as good at that part at the moment. I am way too melee. But let's see. How about
Jump off the cliff at him.
Yeah, that's what you do.
That sounds like a great idea.
That's a wonderful idea.
Flying leap stab? Yeah, sounds awesome. Do it. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. See, Bauer's on board.
It's more like it's less a stab and more a thunk.
I fail to see the problem here.
Onomatopoeia is bonk.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look cool doing it or not?
Well, you've convinced me. Shillelagh, whoop! just suddenly from the air, parkour.
All right, make your attacks with the wyvern as you leap from the cliff. All right. Those will actually kill it. It has stealth left. Kristona yeets herself from the cliff and heroically beats the wyvern with a stick. You will take fall damage.
That's fine. And knocks herself unconscious. Just parkours out of it right next to Bauer.
She just falls the fuck unconscious from fall damage after taking out the last whip. Alright.
Worth it.
We're out of initiative.
I will attempt to medicine first by saying walk it off. And if that doesn't work, do real medicine.
I know you're in shock, but walk it off. It does not appear to work on Kristona. So you
I
can
got
certainly
one heart
attempt to.
cure wounds I can use. So.
Alright. You managed to stabilize Kristona with a 23 medicine check. And
was
then
alright.
Diggeroy dumps 31 points of healing into her.
Whoop.
And she is back.
Blank looks up. Worth it.
Yes.
Thumbs up. Stand up and have probably a lot of mushrooms coming out of various areas of the body now where there was once very large wounds.
Alright.
Because Halo with spores out of that shit.
Yeah. So you guys are out of initiative. You're all bleeding profusely, I believe, and low on spells. But the helmets that were on the wyverns have scattered themselves about the area, and you can hear a faint humming coming from the cavern up the hill.
Right.
I want to look at one of these helmets.
Sure. It appears to be an oversized golden, out of character. It's like a hoplite helmet.
Okay.
Um, it's like an oversized golden hoplite helmet that has a number of scratches on the inside of it, presumably from where these wyverns had them, or from where they were on the wyverns' heads. It sparks faintly with electricity as you draw near it.
And it's sized for a large creature.
Um, Currently, it is sized for a huge creature. Them wyverns were huge.
Huge fucking wyverns. Alright. I am reluctant to touch it at this point.
Would you like to make an Arcana check or something to try and identify it? Well, it is clearly magical. You examine it a little bit. It's clearly the sort of magical item that would. It's clearly the sort of magical item that would resize itself to fit something. It appears to be some sort of conduit for electrical energy. Is all you can determine with a 13.
So it's a magical lightning helmet, and it would probably resize to whoever wanted to wear it.
Yeah, basically.
Guess the question is now, where is there an entrance somewhere? Is there anything we can find that can point us towards the correct direction? Where is the divining rod pointing us?
Top of the mountain. Sorry. The entrance is kind of small because I may have been an idiot and forgot to put it out before you
Oh,
guys.
that. Oh, that
yeah.
was okay. I thought that
Big
was just
hole
part of the
in-
terrain.
Big hole in the side of big hole in the side of the mountain.
This is where you swoop.
I was hoping nobody would comment on its shape.
Hey. We didn't do it.
That's true. I think aliens had replaced you or something. Yeah, Divining Rod continues to point you towards the top of the mountain, which is roughly the peak that this entrance appears to lead.
First things first, at least short rest. At least. Okay, rolling some
Yeah,
hit dice would
definitely
probably be
that.
good. Let's remember that this time.
Okay. Let me check one thing real. Huh. Control. Why the fuck is control weather concentration?
Oh. Oh shit.
Hold off on those hit dice.
Okay.
We're about to not have.
All right. So apparently, control weather, for some ungodly reason, is concentration. Has Diggeroy been concentrating on it this entire time?
You know what? Heat metal would have broken it.
Yeah,
That's the only concentration spell I used, though.
yeah.
And that
So
was
you
always
have,
did it, and then they threw the helmet, and that's that. But check. I'm pretty sure that's concentration.
it is. You're correct. So you have, I'm gonna say 20 minutes, until the full fucking storm starts coming back.
Oh.
So let's go in the cave and then have our short rest.
Hopefully.
I can
Yeah.
rope trick. We just probably want inside first.
Yeah. Let's start heading up that way.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Let's swoop into this cave.
Swoop the cave.
The new vocabulary of the week. Swooping. Wasn't meant to be anything weird, I promise.
It's never is. Okay, sometimes it is.
Alright. Everybody make me an Arcana check as you enter the door.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Also, no. But between Sadok and I,
Yes.
nice.
Yeah, Sadok and Cristona, you get a faint tingle as you enter. Diggeroy and
Nice.
Bauer, you get the same tingle, but you connect it to basically a planar portal. You've passed into what's essentially a demiplane in here.
Okay.
Cool. Let's do some more dimensional tricks and have a short rest.
Cool. Go ahead and well,
That's a
let me
9-point song of rest that I rolled.
Mm-hmm.
okay. I'm gonna go ahead and describe things while you take your short rest and roll your hit dice if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys enter this cavern. It is completely worked stone within it, with large pillars all around, and rows. And there is a song of rest now that you're short resting. And rows of inanimate stone statues within it, in various shapes and forms, primarily humanoid, but not entirely. At the very far end of at the very far end, you see what appears to be a portal not dissimilar to this,
Fun.
floating in the air. Standing in front of it, there is what looks like a Goliath, except about 4 times the size, complete with all of the skin markings and everything. He stands before an enormous steering wheel, looks like the wheel on a ship, and does not move except to adjust the wheel. Off to the left-hand side of the room, past several rows of stone statues, you see a group of other large statues that appear to be animate and moving around. One of them is a sphinx. One of them is a man with enormous curling ram's horns, standing at an anvil. And one of them appears to be a man with the head of an elephant, bedecked with golden chains and bracelets, who is sitting and meditating.
Oh, that's confusing.
None of them acknowledge you or react to your presence as you enter the area, or as you rope trick to take a short rest.
Hmm. So these are all statues?
Sorry?
These are all statues?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Is there any other iconography in the room?
Make a perception check.
Do, 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 do. Oof.
You can. What languages do you know?
Let's see. Common, Undercommon, Elvish, Draconic, Druidic.
Okay. You faintly spy some writing around the edge of the portal, and on some of the statues as well. You do not recognize the language though.
They'll at
Do
least
I?
point that out.
What do you speak?
A
I
shit
think you
ton.
might. You do not.
Wow.
Is it primordial?
Because Digger knows that.
It is in fact primordial. Yeah.
Oh shit!
I was gonna say, between the
Woohoo!
three of us, I think we've got all of the exotic languages covered.
Yes. These appear to be letters.
Whoa, whoa! Don't get ahead of yourself.
Squiggles.
Okay. Digoroy, you also can't quite read what's written on the portal at the far end without getting a little bit closer. It's a couple 100 feet away.
Okay.
If you poke your head out of the rope trick, however, you can read a few of the inscriptions on the statues.
Hmm.
And let me just find a couple of their names to give you. Um, One of them reads 67 eaten thorns yield thunder. Another reads 98 demands of stars. And a third reads 159 drowning seer.
Huh.
That sounds like a thing.
Yeah, does that...
I have no idea what that means.
Does any of us have any idea what that might mean? Because that sounds very specific.
Make insight checks. Cool. So, given that a couple of different people, including Zalen and originally the elves when you first showed up here, referred to this place as what was the exact? Yes, one listless meditation on cold and hunger. You have a funny feeling that they are tied to that. Beyond that, you get a vague feeling that it might have something to do with a role or a designation, with the numbers having to do with well, Digoroy in particular picks up that they're basically serial numbers.
I was about to say this was going to be our Darmok and Gelada Tanagra shit we have to deal with. Oh, fuck.
They're the order of creation.
Order of creation. Brain. Could I use Tears Wisdom to gain some better insight on what all that might mean proper in the context of this?
Sure.
My brain won't put it together for me right now.
Anything in particular? Any part?
I can't remember what all of them said at the moment. I might need, like, in writing. But...
One sec.
Thank you.
Those are the three that were in. Those are the three that Diggeroy just read off. And then the.
Golden Hunger. Like, are these coordinate type setup or
Are these what, sorry?
coordinates type? Because like one listed medication was what they called the island, right? Or the mountain?
That's what they called the mountain. That's what Zaylan called the mountain as well. If you want the word of somebody who isn't a total bitch like the elves on here are.
I mean, to be fair, Zaylan is a total bitch, just a different kind of total bitch.
Yeah.
I thought he was the dick.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Because Flint's mind goes towards coordinates, but I don't think Kristona's would. Which is why they might need a little help there.
Tears Wisdom does not point you towards coordinates. Are you pointing it at any particular aspect of, like, their names, or the mountain, or this whole situation, or the statues? Or are you just, like, generally, like, what the fuck is going on?
It's kind of what the fuck is going on at this point, though. Wait, drowning... Something drowning has come up before, right? Drowned Prince or something like that? Or was that something else I was thinking of? Am I mixing up campaigns?
You might be mixing up campaigns.
Shit.
I don't think we've had a drowned anything in this campaign.
Yeah, I'm mixing things up.
Unless you can read my mind. But you haven't met him yet.
Okay. What was I thinking of for that then? Damn.
Okay. Tears Wisdom is going to...
Yeah, sorry, I'm
Tears
still
Wisdom
blanking.
is going to roughly point you at whatever exactly one listless meditation on cold and hunger is. Whether it's the mountain or whether it's the mountain or something that lives in it or what have you. The things that you see in here, in all of their varied shapes and forms, are... Children is the wrong word. Seed is maybe a better one. They are created from him for specific tasks and roles. The number roughly indicates, like, what order they are in the or what order they are in the order of created beings from the one. And you've apparently managed to climb all the way to its own little demiplane without finding out anything else about them.
Oh. We were supposed to find out this shit earlier.
All the other information was stuff you could have found if you climbed the mountain instead of just windwalking to the
Well,
top. Out of character.
Sorry.
Yeah. No worries. It just means you have less of a clue of what's going on now.
Yeah, no
That's your
idea.
problem. That's your problem, not mine.
Yeah, no.
Tyr will also let you know that the portal that Zalen was talking about, the one that might require you to make some sort of sacrifice, is the one at the far end of the room behind the Goliath, and that it is more dangerous than he let on.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be great with some people at like one spell.
Nothing in here is overtly hostile to you.
Mm-hmm.
in here.
In here. There is one very big portal.
Yeah. That's a freebie. Tyr's wisdom will also give you that. Nothing in overtly hostile to you. They're some of them are asleep, some of them are focused on their tasks, others just view you as not worth the trouble of dealing with.
Well, at least let everyone know that. You shouldn't have to worry about those, but beyond that, pointing at the portal, we cannot give any more information.
I don't like it.
Nothing about this place is likable, Digorai.
Not yet, Bauer.
Are you sure?
I don't think we're capable of handling much. I know I'm not capable of handling much of anything at this point.
Yeah, but I mean, if nothing's hostile to us yet,
Nothing here.
Not hostile and harmless are very different concepts.
fair.
It is possible we could better rest here with watches to make sure there is at least a chance here.
That's a point.
So long as we do not interfere. Kristen will check on this by getting out of the rope trick and just kind of staying nearby and watching them, not doing anything to get closer to them or anything like that, just kind of taking a spot and sitting down and watching.
So we're gonna do a long
Okay.
rest then?
That's what they're trying to see if they can figure out.
Nothing. The enormous Goliath in front of the portal spares a glance to you with a slow grinding noise as his head shifts to look at you.
Mhm.
But then he focuses back on his task without saying a word.
We'll just observe for a little bit and then look up back towards the rope trick and give a nod. Yeah, as long as we take watches, I think it should be okay.
Sure.
All right.
Cause it's probably better that at least Diggoray has all his spells back.
Sure.
Yeah, spells
Mm-hmm.
would generally be a good thing.
I am more effective when I have spells.
This is true. All right. You guys, watch order, please.
We'll take first.
Take last.
The entire cavern is lit with a uniform light that doesn't seem to come from anywhere. It's just uniformly lit.
It's a spell jammer. The entire mountain is a spell jammer.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take first watch at
Maybe the
least.
entire world is a spelljammer, but that's kind of true.
Hmm.
Yeah, actually, that's
Find a
Yeah.
control
not inaccurate.
997th level spell slot into it.
Don't be ridiculous. You'll only need a 13th level one. Yeah, no. Describing Yualia as a spelljammer is not inaccurate. Um, ultimately. It's just that the control orb and all the knobs and levers are in the hands of two petulant assholes.
Not even ones with really cool accents.
Right? Yeah, you guys can long rest just fine. None of the entities in here appear to even notice you after the Goliath gives a look at Cristona that first time.
Hooray.
The ram-headed human continues to hammer away on his anvil. The elephant-headed man continues to meditate. And the Sphinx continues to sit and watch.
Interesting. I just jumped out of the Yualian pantheon straight into something out of the Egyptian pantheon.
Yeah. So, what would you guys like to do?
Can I talk to the Sphinx?
You want to talk to the Sphinx?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. The Sphinx, the ram-headed man, and the elephant are more or less in a formation like in a line. As you get up closer to them, you notice that they are all standing in front of a door. You go and talk to the Sphinx.
Yeah, I'd just like to ask him first. Hey, what's in the door? Or what's behind the door?
The Sphinx looks. The Sphinx looks down at you. I am 112, vigilant gaze. What must you keep after giving it?
Your word.
Very good. A box without hinges, keys, or lid. Yet a golden treasure inside is hid. What am I?
Hmm.
It's an egg if people don't know that one.
Okay, then yeah, that.
I swear, if the
Very
Sphinx
good.
asks what's in its pocket,
An egg being a box is a bit of a stretch.
That's true.
What was the riddle again? Sorry.
It's okay, you got it.
it's a box
Um,
without
Hinges, keys, or a lid.
Right, no, I get that, but
yet golden treasure inside is hid.
I mean, everything makes sense up until the box part. Or the box part is the one thing that I will argue is bullshit in that.
It's a curvy box.
Call it a container and I'll go with that.
Yeah, but that wouldn't fit the meter.
I understand.
Hmm.
Alright, so pocket for the third one, and
Yes, the Sphinx hasn't said the third one.
Oh.
Who am I? Not 24601.
Shoot.
are
Just
you one
said-
listless meditation on a cold and on cold
No,
and
they
hunger?
just said its
Oh,
name.
He just gave his name.
Just
Or
gave its
she.
name.
It didn't give its name. Does anybody remember it?
Shit.
Quick, rewind the VOD.
Question is, would I remember this if I wasn't fucking tired?
Make an intelligence check to see if you remember its fucking name.
Can I do a history check?
If
instead?
if you were paying enough attention to remember its name. No, you may not do a history check.
Fuck.
But it happened
7
in the
will not do
past.
it.
Yeah.
Immediate past.
A 10 will do it. 15 will also do it. Cristona and Digoroy, you both remember that it introduced itself as 120 Vigilant Gaze.
Aha.
Kind of a
120
shit riddle.
Vigilant Gaze is a
Yeah.
strange name.
The Sphinx gestures with a paw towards the other two entities.
Wait, so you're not even going to answer my question? Dick.
120 Vigilant Gaze, Bauer. Repeating.
All right, I'm sorry. You won't even answer my question. 120th Vigilance Gay. You.
Bauer, you see the faintest, you hear the faintest grind of stone as the Sphinx rolls its eyes. It once again gestures at the ram-headed man with the anvil and the elephant-headed man meditating.
Fine.
Perhaps these
I will go talk to the
are
ram-headed
locks.
man next.
He continues to hammer on. He hammers on his anvil, continuing to forge what looks like a sword until you actually say something.
All right. So, do you have some questions for me too, like Sphinx Boy, or can you at least tell me what's behind that door?
The ram-headed man stops hammering and looks up at you. What's behind that door is what you're looking for.
Right. Can you tell me what that is?
You're looking for the bits of Nolan Earth Dream.
The bits, the bits.
Two Shepherd told us. He sees.
To shepherd.
2
Okay, so-
shepherd? As in the number 2? Yeah.
Yep.
So, do you mind if we just pass on by and go through that door then? Or you got some objection to that?
I request a gift from you.
Got any more requirements on that gift, or just kind of going to be vague?
Allow me a moment. I am unaccustomed to little ones. I am 3 breaker of chains and skies. I request magic from you.
Can one of them do it? Because I ain't got shit.
Any of you may.
Mm.
You have entered here together. You will leave together, or not at all.
Mm.
Preferably in the form of items.
Uh.
Oh, I got this here pot that I keep forgetting to use.
What's the pot?
It's called, it was the sounding or alarm pot or what.
Ba-da-ba-da. The arrival pot?
Was that?
Oh.
The arrival pot?
Yes, that one.
Cool, cool. He present it.
I will hold it out.
He bends at the waist and leans over his anvil and the sword he's forging there, and sniffs at it. Insufficient magic. I must use this to fuel one listless meditation. It cannot be weak.
Christina might think for a moment and look into her bag. eventually pulls out a metal rod. What about this? And holding it
What's
out.
the rod?
The blistering rod. Seems apropos for someone making a metal sword or something like that on an anvil.
Ah! A more fitting offering, but still too weak. He sniffs at the lot of you.
And take out the deck of illusions too.
God, I wish we had a deck of Manny's things. We could just start throwing it at him.
Right.
50-card pickup. Go.
One of you carries something powerful, yet broken.
It's obviously Knick Knack's magic sack.
I mean, look,
No.
the 10-foot pole may have had an inch cut off of it, but I wouldn't call that broken. Just slightly below average.
It's something you've forgotten about since like our 6th session, I
I
think.
was gonna say, was it a model of a city?
A what?
It's been robot.
Whoa, you went full robot.
Everybody's robot.
Oh no, everyone's robot. Shit! Let's try that again. Maybe?
Are we back?
Seems to be.
Hello?
Okay.
Hey, David, are you good?
Maybe?
David?
David? Shit!
Okay, how about now?
You're okay. Maybe?
Yeah, once it
Yeah.
finally reconnected, that took forever.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a David? Shit!
David might.
Shit! No! Fuck.
It's the new noise suppression feature.
Apparently. Okay, so which of our magic items is considered mechanically broken?
I mean, the harp's good, but I don't know if I'd call it broken.
Well, he said it was something we'd forgotten about since like the 6th session.
Yeah.
When did you lose the inch
Definitely
on that?
nothing on my character sheet.
Because I'm wondering if it's the whole city in a bottle thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
lost an inch. Somebody pick something up there?
No, it's just something I had from early on.
Hmm.
But it was connected to when you lost the inch on your pole, which I thought happened fairly early.
Yeah, that was pretty early.
Huh.
Then yeah, my guess is the bottle.
What bottle is this?
Yeah, what is...
It's basically was a bottle of that city that basically had time stopped in it, if I remember right.
Oh.
What did
Wait.
we do with it? Does it still have the city in it? Because I feel like just giving this guy a city is
Yeah, no.
probably a dick move on our part
Mm-hmm.
towards the city.
Yeah. Like, there was that whole time thing also, but I'm pretty sure we gave that to, like, either the church to take care of or something like that. The imprisonment for the however many demons.
Yeah, that was definitely given over to the church.
Yeah.
And also, definitely probably not something to just give random
Yeah,
strangers.
no.
I've got a crystal ball of true seeing I'm not using. Give him that if he'll accept it.
Can I? Okay, just Discord. Great. Hmm. S-
Can David hear us and just not talk, or?
I don't know. Hmm. Great. Oh no. What if we all got out and then came back in?
I think it's just him at this point.
Yeah.
And mine was doing that, and then I was patient, and it finally.
Hmm. Well, shit. That is a very powerful item.
Yeah, but we're not fucking using it for anything.
Just watch. As soon as we're rid of it, he's gonna find ways to fuck with us. That would have been great for that.
I mean, it also requires attunement, and
Yeah, we seem to be rather lacking in that department nowadays.
yeah.
Hmm. Now I'm curious. Do I have any slots? I think.
I mean, keep in
How
mind,
about that?
we're
No,
all-
you can't have that. Sorry.
I do have 2 attunement slots open. I don't really have much in the way of.
Really? Because I mean, we should all at least have one used up for the amulet of proof against detection.
Oh,
and
right. That's
mutation.
true. Okay, so I have 1 left.
Yeah.
I think.
And I
'Cause
mean, I figure any other magic item that's going to be good enough for him is either going to be something that somebody's like actually like currently using, or
Yeah,
something that we don't want to give away,
that's fair.
like a city in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
You already said no to that.
Okay, put that on.
I'm really curious as to what he was thinking of then.
Yeah, something broken.
I mean, let's see. I've got the magical tuning forks, but we don't want to give those up, and I don't think that's what he's talking about.
What happened with?
We've got some minor trinkets.
I'm
I got
just
some
reading down
minor
the stuff from magic items.
We've got chronomancy coins, but those are useful.
Yeah. The judge coin would be weird.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. My phone works that way.
Hooray!
Oh no.
What broken
Okay.
item were you talking about? We were trying to figure that out.
You have a broken staff of the Magi
Oh.
that you've had for fucking ever and nobody's done anything with.
Yeah, it's a staff.
Cristona using it?
No.
No, nobody's using it. It's broken.
Yeah, it's broken.
Yeah, it's just a stick.
Well, I mean, it still gives +1 to spell attacks.
Does it?
It
Even when
has
it's
a
broken?
few other things, at least according to the.
I didn't even realize it was broken.
Enough of the Magi status. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
It's
we
a
gave that to
broken
Cristona.
staff of the Magi.
Has Cristona not been using that?
I don't think.
Cristona.
I don't think that was mine. I think I have my own that I got enchanted to +1. And now it's like.
Something else.
I mean, we definitely
But yeah.
gave it to you at one point. You might have gotten a different one, but
You've had a plus staff of the Magi that's been broken for fucking ever. And just everyone forgot about it.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember. Just the fact that it was broken, we didn't think we could use it properly was probably why.
Yeah, we've had that since September 3rd of 2018.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Let's have the map.
It's in the party
It was-
room.
It was like still
Oh,
in
also it
symbol-
requires attunement by a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard, so Cristona couldn't use it.
Oh,
Oh, and we don't have any of those. So yeah.
We have
No,
a
we'll keep
warlock,
the-
but
Okay, D.
Ex Warlock.
Keep
I'm
the
not even
crystal ball.
lying.
oh yeah,
Give him
you had a warlock at the time.
that's true.
He is no longer that though.
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, we'll give him
Anyhow,
the crystal ball.
yes, 3 breaking will accept your crystal ball of Trusane. Can
we give him the staff instead? Since we're obviously not going to use that.
Fair, sure. Perfect. He takes his hammer and taps the staff a couple times, and in an instant it becomes whole and unbroken. This shall be perfect.
That doesn't sound ominous.
Then he takes it and he takes his hammer once more and brings it down on the staff and breaks it in 2. The staff explodes in his hands and he catches the entire explosion and channels it into himself and faintly glows.
Fun.
You teach me that trick?
No. Go. Speak to 4 Pensoft.
For what?
Yeah. 4 hands off?
Pansophical? I don't know. Ah.
Alright, it's up 4. What you got for us? So he speaks in clicks.
It's a giant crab.
You took a vow of
I don't know what that
silence.
means, Dorsey.
Look,
Shit.
go fuck yourselves. uh, did I? No. Okay, Discord is still working. Look, go fuck yourselves.
Is that what Forzy says?
3 breaker gestures to the elephant-headed man next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Ow! How did the fuck?
Good question.
So what?
What?
He,
Very
like,
confused.
killed his hearing. Somehow.
Oh
Which I didn't think
no.
you could do without auto-muting your mic.
I deafened myself.
Oh.
Yeah. Is that a right-click thing that you could do?
Huh.
No, I apparently just accidentally hit the thing on my phone while locking it
Whoops.
somehow.
Okay, because
Whoopsie.
normally when I hit it kills my mic too.
Hmm.
Yeah. But apparently not on mobile.
Nice.
Interesting.
Which is just an odd coincidence.
Yeah.
Weird.
So, Quad Boy, what you got?
Quad City DJs, let's do this.
The elephant-headed man, bedecked in his golden bracelets and chains, does not react to your words.
Donna might think for a moment, then go across from him and sit down in a similar meditative stance and see if get a sense.
As you do, he hums faintly.
I'll try to match it.
Okay. You match his hum. You are both humming in harmony now. he continues to hum past the point where Christona has to breathe.
Yeah, I can't do the whole shit. What is that instrument that you have to like circle breathe? Yeah, circle breathe with it.
What is it?
There's
Kenny
several
did it with
water.
a
Digger,
saxophone.
like
or a
didgeridoo.
Oh, the fucking didgeridoo! Oh my god, the didgeridoo is not an
Yanni.
instrument; it's a glorified stick.
And walk.
Yanni did it
You
with a
can't just use
saxophone. I
any
thought.
stick for it.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it with pretty much any
Yeah, circle breathing is just a bitch.
instrument. Yeah.
I never got the hang of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the feeling that these things do not have lungs.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Whatever he's using to hum, you know.
Mm-hmm. After a while, they'll probably stop a bit, open eyes, and look back up at it and try to get a sense of what to do
What is
here.
everybody else doing while Christona is sitting there with 4 pansophical meditation?
What else is he doing other than humming?
He's just sitting there in basically the lotus position.
I'm gonna go walk closer to the portal to see if I can possibly read the writing on it.
Okay. The portal behind the Goliath-looking fellow.
Yeah.
You read on the portal, they are primordial glyphs. And they read, there cannot be great. The word doesn't translate very well. Great glory, great wealth, great enjoyment are all possible translations of it without great sacrifice.
I do not like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm.
You take up a downward dog position, Bauer.
Yes.
All right, you take up downward dog position across from four pansophical meditations, and he begins to hum slightly louder.
Aha.
Sure. Uh-huh. So Bauer's in downward dog. Christona's in lotus position. Diggeroy has gone to read the portal. Diggeroy, make an Arcana check as you go to as you get near the portal as well. Okay. You're not totally sure what would happen if you went through this. You only know that there is some consequence for doing it. A very bad one.
Yeah.
What lies on the other side is unclear.
Yeah. I will go back and share this information with the group.
Okay.
We were warned, in a sense.
Mm-hmm. Has this guy talked yet?
No, we
Just humming.
believe perhaps everyone needs to join.
Yeah, he hummed louder when I did Downward Dog.
Alright, I'll sit down.
Alright, yeah, try.
All right. You all sit across from the elephant-headed stone man. He continues to hum slightly louder as each of you sits across from him. And then he sits. Just to sit.
Hmm?
You wait.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He waits. And he waits. He waits. And he waits.
Come on, Forzy, say something.
At this point, I pull a gold out of my pocket. At this point, I pull a gold out of my pocket, throw it at him, and sit back down and load it.
He opens both of his eyes and looks down at Sadok and Bauer, and his trunk uncurls and blows in both your faces a loud elephant trumpet.
What does it mean?
It means
Patient.
shut up.
He speaks for the first time. Patience.
You know, when I was older, I understood that, but now that I'm all young and dumb, I don't get.
He closes his eyes and curls his trunk once more, and continues to wait.
Just gonna keep doing what they're doing. They're at least used to this because of Garrett. Or, yeah, Garrett.
Sadok, as you lie down and as you sigh and lie down, you hear a loud sigh from the statue of the Elephant Man.
That's
He
talent to fall asleep
continues
and
to
Lotus.
wait. Yeah, that does take talent.
Former soldier. I
Um,
can sleep anywhere.
After the 5 minutes of relative silence, he opens both of his eyes and looks at you all, and nods. Patience. And then he stands and walks to the pair of doors behind him and opens them.
Steadily stand back up and try to get their legs working again after being
Ha! That's why I laid down. I'll walk up to the doors.
You know, I was literally about to have him let you in, and then you were like, "Come on!" And he opens the doors and lets you all have a peek within. And
Take
at
the
the
peek.
far end of a 100-foot long corridor, there is a glass orb sitting on a purple silk pillow. Atop a small pedestal. For Pensophical Meditations looks at you all again and says, patience. And goes and returns to Lotus position.
Stone just kind of give a nod at that.
Ugh. Back down.
Sorry, what was that?
Go lay back down.
What?
Yeah, what?
No, he opened the door for you.
Mm-hmm.
But then he
Oh.
said patience.
And then he said patience.
Oh.
Alright, fine. Go in.
Mm.
Right. It does not blow up in your face for being impatient.
Yay.
Thumbs up.
Not yet.
Would I do that to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Diggeroy, Bauer, you still not interested in pieces of Nolan?
Definitely not.
Nope.
Alright.
Do we have a thing we can put it in instead? So then it's a what's the thing? An item with consciousness. We can then
Christona,
shove into a bag of holding.
yeah,
not
Christona
have
just
to care about
totally pulls out Knick-Knack's magic sack.
I mean, you can always try and, like, put him in a Warforged or something. That makes no sense.
No.
That sounds like an even worse idea. I'm just gonna go ahead and go touch the glass ball.
Just gonna go, yeah, follow.
Unless we wanted to put him into a cute little dwarf Warforged, it's about the size of a
I'm tired of sanctimonious elephant people. I want to leave.
We could just do a full Chobits, put it in a tiny thing.
Sorry, is somebody picking it up, or
Yes.
how are you guys grab it? Okay.
We
As soon as
could
you
just
pick
say
it up,
Knick-Knack in my sack.
You could. You'll never get it back if you do that. You know that.
I thought the point was we didn't want anyone else getting it.
Who knows where Knick-Knack's magic sack puts things?
That's true.
Nobody's ever bothered to find out. Only Knick-Knack knew.
Hmm.
And he is long gone to the mysteries of...
He probably went into the sack himself.
We just need
Possibly.
Nolan in one of these.
So Sadok, as soon as you pick up the orb, you hear a faint, tired voice in your head. It's similar to the piece of Nolan that you already have, but
More.
I say a bit more whiny.
Oh, great.
You found the edgelord.
No.
Isn't the edgelord the part that we're trying to fight?
That's true.
Nolan Prime.
That's true. That's true.
I am Nolan Earthdream, cleric of a chained god who screams in my head all of the time.
Fair enough.
It drives me mad. I'm crazy. That's basically Nolan.
Gotcha.
My parents are dead! My friends turned on me! I am the only righteous one! No one understands me!
Oh God, we got a teenager.
Actually, when he said the new one was whinier, that's what I was thinking was, oh god, did I get teenage Nolan?
Yeah, right.
I mean, Persona got kid Nolan.
That's true.
Which means there's a cranky old man Nolan out there.
Hmm.
I think that might be
Crotchety
what
old
Chris got.
Nolan. Oh god. Crotchety asshole Nolan.
I'm
In
pretty sure we
fact,
already know who that is.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's like an accurate depiction of Nolan Prime. It's just Edgelord Nolan.
So what's this one?
Okay. So this one starts speaking to you, Sadok. He says, "Could you put me through the portal, please?"
That sounds like a hard no.
Just given that it's you that's asking this, I'm gonna say probably not, but maybe if you tell me what that does.
It's called the Algin Impossibility.
Hmm.
It's look, it takes a sacrifice from you, and it takes the sacrifice, and it brings you to the heart of the mountain.
Okay. And
And if you survive, he gives power, artifacts, allegedly, if you survive.
and you
And-
want
and-
the power, or you want to be the sacrifice? I'm confused here.
I have been stuck in this ball for 1,500 years. So long. Because Nolan, that little shitbag, decided,
you?
ooh, this part of me, it can't sacrifice shit. So you know what the fucker did to rub it in my goddamn face? Of sacrifice and loss and cold and hunger. That is where we are. Do you know that?
Yeah,
Do
I
you understand
kind of picked up on it.
anything?
Listen, you've clearly got some problems.
Yes! I
Nolan,
have been alone for 1,500 years!
other Nolan, can you handle this?
You get the distinct feeling that Nolan in your head is like, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, that wasn't like a request. you gotta do something here, man.
Like what, kid? He's
Alright.
gone insane.
How is that any different from you?
Because I can at least pretend to keep it together. I only tried to murder you once.
Okay. First off, I'm pretty sure it was at least twice. Secondly, I don't care.
I'm not touching that ball of crazy. Literal ball of crazy, in fact. Jeez.
Does anyone in the party have a sling? I suppose we need a really big one if this is crystal ball sized, but
Hmm.
It is.
Sort of a bowling
I
motion.
mean, you could probably makeshift make a sling.
Yeah, we can cloth. Use a shirt.
Like, I'd ask for a use rope check, but that doesn't exist anymore. So I'm just gonna say
I'm just visualizing it, and it's hilarious.
um, you can tie a shirt to some rope and place the crystal ball in it. Are you going to throw me into the impossibility?
So Sudoku's the only one who hears this, so...
Yeah.
Please, please, throw me, throw me!
Getting flashbacks of shooting McFace. Shoot, whatever the fuck his name was.
Shooting McFace shoot, I think.
What?
Who?
Borderlands 2. Shoot me in the face!
Oh.
The face!
Shooting McShoot face, I'm sorry.
Shooty McShoot
That's
face.
what it is.
Or no, face McShooty.
Face McShooty.
Face McShooty. That sounds right. Yeah, I'll take the glass ball back to the rest of the party and be like, yeah, so, dude's fucking insane. I mean, like, more than usual.
Mm. And?
He wants to go through the sacrifice portal. Not clear if he wants to be the sacrifice or the person who gets whatever's on the other side.
Throw me.
Really insistent on that part.
You sound very far away and very robot.
It's empty. Eat me.
Only heard pieces of that, but...
All I heard was yeet me,
Yeah.
and that was enough. Anyway, it says we can go through the portal if we sacrifice something, and then if we survive, we'll be given power. Don't know if we want to go through that. I mean, this is down at Glass Ball, basically what we came here for, and
This is true.
yeah, don't know what to do about it now that we've got it.
Mm.
So I say, like, if Christona's willing to take another one, either her or into the primary vote going into that.
What happens? I'll direct this to the glass ball. If we sacrifice you to the portal, that's what you want, right?
Sacrifice some of yourself. That's the.
I can't hear you,
Yeah.
David.
You got quiet.
You sound very far away. And it comes in and out.
Well,
You're still very far away.
Yeah, you sound a lot quieter. And he's gone.
Shit. Maybe?
Yes.
Better?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
okay. I apparently hit a Discord setting somehow without
Oh.
changing anything visible. I don't know. But yeah, he replies to what Sudoku was saying with the, you don't sacrifice somebody else, you have to sacrifice of yourself. That's the point.
You're of
No,
yourself.
Didn't think I was good enough. He didn't think
Okay.
I had what it took to sacrifice. I'll show that little piece of shit. I'll go through that portal. I'll make whatever fucking sacrifice I have to. And then
You're
I'll
not
kill
even like a full
and then
person.
I'll kill the shit out of him with whatever I get.
Right, but you're not even a full person. Can you sacrifice a part of yourself? Like, you're
Yes.
already a part of yourself. I don't know that you can get
I
to
have
yourself
something
anymore.
to sacrifice.
Is it your craziness?
What?
There's bits of my soul. There's bits of my magic left in me. The impossibility will give me a body. It'll give me power. It'll give me magic.
Okay.
And when I do, I'm gonna
That's
rip
not
the
gonna
spine
happen.
from Nolan's body. I'm gonna track him down and kill him.
So,
What is it saying?
In case it's not clear, he's edged from whiny to insane.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'll share this with the party. So,
So we do not
Knick-knack
do
sack?
that. mm.
Well, now we vote sack. I hear one vote for sack. Do I hear two?
We do not know where it goes. Who is Knick-Knack? Does it go to them? Do we want
I
them
will
to
ask
have it?
the Nolan in my head. What if we just break the glass ball?
You probably free him if it can be
Ugh.
broken. Then who the hell knows what he'll do?
Well, do you have any suggestions on what to do with this stupid thing? I.e., this
Honestly.
stupid version of you?
That is not a version of me. That's a version of Nolan Prime. I am Nolan improved.
I am an
Okay.
experience.
I got to sleep while in prison. He apparently did not. Naps are a very underrated part of the not killing everyone process. Oh. Trust me on that.
Good to know?
You could throw him into the portal. I give it not insignificant odds that it just destroys him.
Yeah,
Probably
not
5-10% odds.
super
that he
big
just
fan
dies.
of the chance that it doesn't, though.
Fair. Even if he doesn't, it'll give him some sort of crippling disability. Other than that, I don't know. Throw him into space. Give him the tier. I don't know. Do some goody two shoes bullshit, kid.
I thought we liked Tyr.
You do.
Only so much.
Huh, what do you know? One sec.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. Computer start working again?
Cool. Yeah, computer Discord started working again.
Hooray.
Nice. I mean, I guess I can just shove him in a bag of holding and let him collect dust with the rest of our crap.
Sure. I have a funny feeling he's eventually going to start screaming at you from inside that bag, though.
Keep him with the skulls.
Oh my god.
Let him have some company.
Be more companies had all these 1,500 years.
You should be like, hey, Zaylen, can we just bury this with the Spelljammer?
He might say yes.
He would use it to torture other people, though.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think giving pieces of Nolan to Zaylen is a good idea.
For what it's worth, I think it's a great idea.
Don't do it.
Okay, now I'm convinced it's a bad idea.
So, yeah, I think just shove him in the bag.
Alright.
Unless anybody else has any better suggestions on what to do with this crazy fucker.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if Bristona would have any ideas for that besides, I don't know. Like, there are a lot of voices. They might be able to drown him out, but probably not forever.
Yeah, he's a particularly vigorous, crazy guy.
To be fair, they have a kid in their head, so a bunch of kids in their head.
Yes.
I don't know, maybe they could keep him occupied.
I feel like the kids would probably just drive him crazy faster.
I mean,
Crazier,
I don't
faster.
know if he can get more crazy at this point.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, they could try to drown him out with all the voices. Just shove him into a very, like, a corner and, like, stay there until you get less crazy. We have other things to do.
Stop sucking.
Have a lot of spores, just keep an eye on him.
I propose we shove him in the bag for now, and then take him to the church, and the church can assign him a therapist.
Make sure her last name isn't Quinn.
You gotta be careful that the church doesn't start going crazy. Like, as a whole.
Assign him a rotating cast of therapists.
There we go.
I didn't know the Tier Church was very big on therapy.
I mean, that's probably more like the Il Mater section, but
Maybe.
I think the Tier branch has more the guy who's the trained interrogator of skulls.
Mm-hmm.
Potato, potato.
But yeah, that seems like a plan to me.
All right.
And
Stick him in the bag.
I
He
don't know about
keeps
you guys.
screaming at you until the moment you let go of him.
Yeah, I'll put him with the skulls.
I'd half want to
Keep
take him
them
just to
company.
see how crazy it can get. Ah.
Oh, you certainly can try.
And I'm
Um,
also going to vote that we not go through the portal of sacrifice.
I mean, if anyone really wants to, I'm not gonna stop you, but I ain't.
Yeah, that did not sound like a fun time from the multiple descriptions we've gotten of it.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah. Only considering it just from their idea of what potentially to do.
does Sadok share Crazy Nolan's descriptions of it?
Yes. Which is a
Okay.
large part of why I'm saying it doesn't sound worth it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is. Also partly very tempted after the last couple fights.
Tempted to
I
what?
mean, you don't have to go through it together.
It's true.
I mean, if we are going to go through it, I think we'd be better off together than apart. That's how we've done everything else.
Too late.
Oh,
Okay,
Jet!
Sally's going through.
Run!
Alright.
okay.
Power!
I am going to ask you once and only once. Are you sure? This
I already
is.
said it.
I know. I am giving you a. I am giving you a one. Are you sure? This is not a. This is a permanent sacrifice. If you jump through here.
This is a, are we ready for TPK on this?
Not a TPK, probably. There's only like 1 in 16,000 odds that it's a TPK.
I done said it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Damn it,
Bauer
Bauer.
jumps through.
Yeah, Bauer.
All right,
Fine, let's do
well,
it.
You do not all have to go through.
I'm not gonna leave
No,
him
I
there
want to.
alone.
No, I'm not gonna leave him alone.
We'll go through.
There's a chance it might help. Who knows?
Final
Here we go.
answer.
Let's do it. Fuck it.
Okay.
To be fair, the last ridiculous thing I did worked out for the best, so might as well.
It's fine.
Okay,
I already started
well.
on a character sheet for Clantha anyway.
With a massive
I
sigh,
want-
Diggeroy goes through last.
Alright.
They did say
I
we
want
either
each of
leave
you
here
to-
together or not at all, so.
I want each of you to roll me a d20.
Okay.
Flat d20, no modifiers for this.
Ooh. Oh!
I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration.
Yeah, do it.
Good idea.
Much better.
Okay. Yes, congratulations, Sadok. You avoided instantly dying.
Nice.
So nobody dies is the good news.
Hooray.
But
You jump into the algid impossibility. You feel the energy of it ripping at you. Ripping at you, at your possessions, at your souls, at your minds, all that you are. And it tears something away from each of you. As you emerge into the space above, into a space which appears to be above Caradhras. You can see the storms are gone. Beneath you, you see a pointed, snow-capped peak as you stand upon the air and look down upon the entire mountain. Before you stands a single humanoid shape formed of alabaster gray stone, with only the vague outline of features engraved upon its face. As you stand alive, but not whole, turns towards you. I am one listless meditation on cold and hunger. Who are you? And that is where we will end for tonight.
Well.
Cool.
Here we are.
Right.
Go ahead and take it.
And
Yep.
yeah. Well, wait for wait for a second. Okay. Cristona, with your nat 20, you are permanently deafened.
Ooh.
Sadok, with your 7, you have disadvantage on all saving throws.
Awesome.
Diggeroy.
Does that include
with
death
your-
saves?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Diggeroy, with your 4, you are unable to attune to magic items. Bauer, with your 5, you are unable to benefit from any magic or magic items other than artifacts.
Ooh.
what makes an artifact?
If the item description declares it an artifact. It's a rarity tier.
So basically, he said, "I am one meditation on listless meditation on cold and hunger," and then who are you? And then just blink from Cristona who can't hear shit.
Yeah, basically.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Are the baby Nolans in their head also? Devin.
No. So that's the bad news. The good news that I will tell you to soften the blow is I get to spend the next week crafting up artifact tier magic items for each of you, that are purpose built to jack the shit out of you. And at least, you know, partially help with the whole horrible sacrifice.
Wow.
So is there any way we can cure these maladies, or are they just that way
Permanent.
Wish spell.
Okay, so no. Got it.
Oh yeah, we're not
uh,
allowed
wish
for that.
spell, wish spell, divine intervention, that sort of thing.
Hmm.
If you can persuade the friendly neighborhood solar who's following you around, maybe he can help you with a couple of them. But
I mean,
yeah,
we can just gate back to tier. It's fine.
you could.
Yeah, how does Devin work with spell casting?
Doesn't affect it, I don't think.
Okay.
I'm pretty
He's
sure
not
you can't
effective.
cast anything that requires a verbal component.
Nope. No rule in 5e.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make more sense for mute, but not deaf.
Hmm.
I think at 3-5 it like gave you some kind of not disadvantage, but some mechanical penalty to spells with a verbal component. But
See, I can see that. That would make sense.
in 5e it's no direct effect.
Hmm.
Just, can't hear. For posterity, that's the whole table for the D20s.
I wish I got a 2.
Ooh.
I would have had to come up with something different for you. My immediate, if you've gotten, my immediate reaction is lose one attack.
Damn.
See, that's just wrong.
Yeah. So, I honestly did not expect you guys to jump through the portal. I assumed
Really?
everybody would be like, yeah, let's not do this.
You have
You don't
me
know
here, and
Bauer.
you thought that was not an option.
I thought everybody else would overrule you on this.
We can't stop him. We can only hope to contain him.
So, yeah. Well, yeah. We're, I find myself once again flabbergasted by you all.
So does this mean I retain my position as, or the title of the,
The
worst?
worst.
I don't know, Diggeroy, how do you feel about... You've been very
The
quiet.
worst.
Oh no.
Don't worry. Uber artifacts incoming.
But is it an artifact that you have to attune to?
No.
Yeah, I'm eyeballing that problem right there.
Honestly,
Specifically for you, no.
number 4 might be even worse than number 5.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, this is a nasty problem. Is the amulet of non-detection an artifact?
Oh. Oh no. Well, fuck. Well, hopefully the artifact will be good in keeping him off of our tails, because...
Shit, that also means we can't heal you.
yeah.
What?
Magic.
Any magic.
Magic or magic items.
Yep. Yep. That's gonna suck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spice of life.
Yep.
Well, at least you'll probably have another life to deal with that later.
Yep. So I just need to go faceplant, die, and then get my new back.
Yeah, you can start as a level 0 baby. Rejoin the party like that.
Hmm.
Seems reasonable.
Some of us might still be alive.
I'll be Sorcerer Bower.
Oh god,
Fireball.
that sounds like a terrible idea.
We know the next. We remember the last time you were a sorcerer. That didn't turn out well.
If I recall, it wasn't because he was a sorcerer that it didn't turn out well. It was because he was a dragonborn.
Fire was still involved, but
Maybe. Let's not get these details. So, all the little details. Okay.
Yeah. That's
good game.
that's our session, guys.
I think Doe had it last week.
Yep.
You still want to give it to Bauer, Sadok?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like, I knocked myself out with parkour, but no, that, yeah, you might need that. Not the dumbest thing we've done this session, so.
I
No.
was gonna say it was the most Bauer thing that was
It was
done,
so, the most Bauer thing that's ever been Bowered. Or I don't know, I guess it's the most Leroy Jenkins thing that has ever been Bowered.
That may be the dumbest thing I've ever seen somebody do in Dungeons and Dragons, and I have, in fact, led a group into a TPK before by lying badly.
Oh.
We've done way dumber things than this.
Yeah, I feel like we have.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
This
maybe
is
not
number
as
3 at the top.
maybe not like as disastrous things or like as things with as bad of consequences, but definitely dumber things.
I'm hard pressed to think of any.
Definitely the second time we let Nolan into somebody's head.
Yeah.
Oh, that's worked out fine for you guys so far.
So
right.
far.
See, that's what I'm saying is this may have like the most negative consequences, but it's not the dumbest thing we've done. Like given
Yeah.
what we knew going in.
Yeah. Meh.
Alright.
I feel like there's more, I just
Oh,
can't remember exactly off the top of my head at the moment.
I'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
Good night.
Night,
thank you.
everybody.
Night.
Good game.
Game.
That's it.
I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be. In whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice holder. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice holder. And my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it